Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another pick a card reading for you, and today's pick a card reading is all about messages that you need to hear for February 2022. It's a monthly pick a card reading, yes, and we are going to go over love and career, whatever else you need to know about February 2022. Okay, so here are your piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So use your intuition to choose the pile that you are most drawn to. If you need to pause and meditate on the piles, feel free to do so. But I will leave timestamps in the description box below to make it easy for you to access your pile. So I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about messages you need to hear for February 2022. Okay, so we are looking at the month ahead here. So to start off your reading, I'm just going to first take a look at the card you were drawn to, the crystal card, and these cards here, and then roll the dice for some overall energy, and then go into your cards. Okay, so use your intuition to guide you. This is a collective reading, okay? But if you are here and you chose this pile, then there should be at least one message for you. So let's take a look here. Pile number 1, we have stay positive with apophyllite. Okay, so some of you may be feeling a little bit, I don't know, down, frustrated. Maybe there's a situation that happened in your life that had you feeling kind of like upset or just down or in your head a lot, or just feeling like not very positive. And Spirit is saying that for February 2022, you need to stay positive, okay? No matter the situations that come your way, try to stay positive and find, you know, the positive in the negative, right? But I know, like, I'm not going to push toxic positivity here on this channel. It's not what we're going to do. But what I am saying is that it's okay to feel upset. It's okay to feel pain. It's okay to feel your emotions, right? So take that time to feel your emotions and allow yourself to feel those emotions, but then see if you can try to see the opposite side of that emotion, right? So let's see what else we have. We have intuition, okay? So trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Maybe in February your intuition is going to be really strong, or you're just going to be needing to learn how to trust it and follow your intuition more come February. And we also have, I know myself deeply and I find myself worthy. Okay, so perhaps you also struggle with self-worth at times. And in February, maybe this is something you're working on, you know, loving yourself more and not really basing your value on opinions of others or on material or physical things. It's like you could also be doing like a deep dive into yourself, into your soul, and really like figuring out what it is you desire and what it is you want, and realizing that you're worthy of having whatever it is you desire. Okay, so let's roll the astro dice for you to see what the overall energy is going to be for you, pile number 1, in February. So please, Spirit, for pile number 1, what is their overall energy for February 2022? So we have the 3rd house, we have Capricorn energy, and we have Uranus here. Alright, so you could be a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising. And with Uranus here, there could be some changes going on, either unexpected changes going on, or there could be all of a sudden this moment where you communicate with someone unexpectedly about a situation, or someone communicates with you unexpectedly about a situation. Just, you know, even changes in how you communicate. Maybe you're communicating in a different way, or you're trying to communicate in a different way. There's also some focus here on short distance travel, as well as possibly dealings with neighbors or, you know, relatives, siblings, okay? But yeah, with Uranus energy, I can definitely sense that there's going to be some kind of shift and change. And with Capricorn energy, Capricorn also rules the 10th house, which is all about your job, reputation, career, things like that. So maybe there's some changes in regards to your career or just your reputation or just how you're showing up in your career, how people see you in your job, okay? So that's initially what I have there for you. But I'm going to roll the zodiac dice one more time just to kind of see here who you may be dealing with in February, as well as perhaps maybe you'll see your zodiac sign for further clarity here. But please, Spirit, who can pile number 1 look out for in February? Who are they going to be dealing with? Who are they going to be focusing on? We have Aquarius energy, okay? So Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. This could be you or someone else. We also have Aquarius showing up again. Definitely Aquarius energy here. We have Capricorn again. Wow, okay. One more time just to see if you can get something other than Aquarius and Capricorn. Scorpio, okay? So there we go. If that resonated at all, there's just further clarity that this is your pile, and let's get into your cards. All right, so move this up here. It's hard to like get all the cards in view for you, but I'm trying. All right, so we have the 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. There's definitely something that you're holding on to that's been burdening you. And this could even be in regards to a choice or a decision that you have to make, or you're trying to like balance things and you're like juggling things. And because you're trying to balance so much in your life, you may be feeling a little bit like burdened or like exhausted, like you want to just kind of, you may even feel like you take on the burdens of other people as well. Like maybe you feel burdened by other people right now because you're just the person that people come to throw all of their baggage on to you, and you just take all of this energy on. But there's definitely something that you've been juggling about with this 2 of Pentacles energy. There's something that you've been wanting to either make a decision on or come to a conclusion about, or something that you've really been trying to bring into balance here. And I feel as if you struggle to bring this into balance. With the 7 of Cups, usually this is very like, it's like energy of wish fulfillment. I mean, sorry, not wish fulfillment, what am I saying? Energy of a lot of opportunities, but also some sorts of illusions as well can happen. But when I look at this card, I see her kind of sitting up here on this dragon, right? And it's kind of like perhaps you see things from a higher perspective, or at least you're trying to see things from a higher perspective when it comes to this situation. You're trying to like see it from a different perspective. But let's take a look at what this situation in February could be about. So we have relationship change here. We have time out. And then we have self-love. Okay. Yeah. I definitely feel like you have relationships in your life that, you know, you may feel overburdened by. You may feel like you're the person that everybody comes to. And what I can see here is in February, there may be a relationship change happening. And now this doesn't necessarily have to be with a romantic partner. This could be with literally anyone. And I kind of feel like you're learning how to take time out from prioritizing your relationships to be able to focus on self-love, because it's like you try to be there for everyone, you try to expend your energy for everyone, but when you do this, you forget to focus on yourself. And so you may be taking time out from your relationships. This could be what you're feeling burdened by. You may be feeling burdened by all of these different relationships that you feel like you're kind of trying to juggle and balance out your energy with. And so you're kind of taking time out from all of these relationships that kind of exhaust and drain you in order to focus on more self-love, is kind of what I'm picking up on initially here. And we have the number 11. We also have the number 10, and we also have the number 7. So you could either be a life path number 11, number 1, or number 7. Okay, that's just, or those numbers could mean something significant to you. But yeah, there could also be just like a relationship you've been kind of trying to bring into balance here, but it may be really hard. And I do feel like you do have a lot that you carry on your shoulders here, and you need this time out to just kind of recharge and give yourself some self-love, some self-care in February. This is going to be really important for you, okay? Filling up your cups, because I feel as if right now you're trying to give to others, but your cup is empty. And when your cup is empty and you want to give to others, you just can't. You can't be there for others the way that you want to be when you are drained, because then, you know, you continue to get drained, especially if you have relationships in your life where they continue to just kind of take and not return the favor of filling up your cup. So I feel as if some of you watching this need to hear that. Pay close attention to your relationships in February and kind of just focus on, you know, kind of loving yourself more. All right, now we also have grieving, okay, empowerment, and beauty. Yeah, this is all about self-love, guys. Like, this is definitely, I feel like you might be grieving over a relationship in February, whether it's like a friendship you have to let go of, a partner you have to let go of, or just kind of grieving a past traumatic relationship that you've went through that you're trying to heal from. I feel like there's some relationship in your life that you've been trying to balance out and heal, and you may be grieving it in February. Feeling a little bit maybe upset over how, you know, the relationship played out, because maybe it was, you know, it started out so great and then now you're like, wow, how did we get to this point? But I feel like through all of this, you're finding a lot of self-empowerment here. And just empowerment in general. It's like you're allowing yourself to do that deep dive. And what I also see here with the beauty card, of course we're talking about self-love here, right? But I also feel as if you have some relationships in your life that hold up a mirror to you. It's like the relationships in your life that you may find really frustrating, exhausting, and draining could actually be reflecting back to you some of your unhealed wounds. Okay, so keep that in mind. Some relationships, I like to say, like, you know, some relationships come in to our lives as like our soul family, right? But then other relationships that come into our life come in for a reason and for a season, and to actually teach us lessons that we need to learn, especially about ourselves. And sometimes they lead us to our self-love journey, to our self-growth journey here. And I feel as if that's what some of these relationships have been doing for you. It's kind of like they hold up a mirror to you and reflect back to you what you need to heal within in order to, you know, truly find those healthy relationships that fill your cup up. So kind of think about that and ask yourself, you know, what do I need to heal in order to attract healthier relationships? And I feel like a huge part of this is realizing your worth, setting boundaries, and really just making sure that you're loving yourself first before you give all of your energy away to other people. We also have freedom, abundance, and delight. Okay, so yeah, I feel as if you're getting freedom from these burdens, freedom from these draining relationships, freedom from feeling like you're giving so much and not getting back. And I feel like you are going to start getting back. You're going to attract a lot of abundance into your life when you take time out to really rest, recharge, and find your own self-worth and empowerment again. Because for a while you may have been really hard on yourself, not feeling like you were good enough, and, you know, carrying on to all of these burdens. But as you start to release and you start to let go of what is taking up all of this space within you and draining you, you make room for abundance to come in, and you start to feel a lot more free, because now you're not really worrying. I feel like a lot of you might have people-pleasing tendencies. It's like you're not really worrying about how you're showing up for others. Instead, you're really worrying about how you're showing up for yourself, because that's really important, right? You can show up for others in so many different ways, and really put yourself out there and try to be like the best person you can be and be there for everyone. But are you there for yourself? Are you being there for yourself? And I feel like you're going to find a lot of delight in being there for yourself for once. And I feel like February is going to be a huge focus on this. And as you're there for yourself more and you're focusing on yourself more and taking time out to really, you know, go within and do that healing and make room for more to come in, you will get abundance. And we have Outlook Ascendant Aquarius. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. Aquarius and Uranus energy. Wow. Definitely confirmation. Definitely wanted to come in here. I feel as if some of you might be an Aquarius for sure. I'm picking up on like a lot of Aquarius energy, or someone you're dealing with is an Aquarius, but there's going to be like a breakthrough moment for you in February in regards to, you know, how you show up for yourself, in regards to your relationships, in regards to, I mean, because honestly, Aquarius rules Uranus too, and it's just like you're really going to be feeling a lot more free. Also rules the 11th house. I feel like some of you have friendships that you're trying to work through right now. For sure. There's definitely a sense of friendships that may be weighing you down. But I feel like your outlook is changing. Your perspective is changing, like I said. Like, you're going to be looking at everything that's happening in your life from a different point of view, and you're going to start realizing that every person that you come into contact with is a reflection of how you feel internally. All of those relationships that you attract into your life is really reflecting back to you how you feel about yourself internally. And it reflects back to you your emotional state, your well-being, right? And the more that you focus on making yourself feel good and showing up for yourself, you're gonna realize that that is exactly what attracts abundance and better relationships into your life. And now, some of you could be having planets transit your ascendant right now that's really creating this shift. Maybe even Uranus is transit your ascendant right now. Either conjunct, opposite, or whatever else. It's making some sort of aspect to your ascendant. Take a look at that if you know how to read that. Into astrology. If not, reach out to me. I have services that I offer where I can do transit readings for you to kind of see what's going on in your life. But I really do feel as if there's this shift and change in your outlook on life, your outlook on yourself, and your outlook on your relationships overall. And you're kind of like demanding better for yourself, like better relationships, and you're demanding better when it comes to showing up for yourself as well. So that's very interesting. We have also divine guidance, health, okay, and destiny. Pile number one, you are moving towards your destiny in the month of April. You're also prioritizing your health more. I feel like health is going to be a huge focus for you. Not even just physically, but especially mentally. Again, with this whole self-love and showing up for yourself. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but like the cards keep just confirming this message over and over again. So I'm just kind of saying what I see here, okay? We have 11 showing up again. We have 3 and we have 8. And honestly, the number 8 is like a huge, it's like it talks about abundance, right? And I really just feel like when you start to show up for yourself more, you start to prioritize your health, you start to let go of what's weighing you down. This is all divinely guided, okay? Like, spirit is really trying to come in right now and really help guide you towards your destiny. But in order to move towards your destiny, you have to let go of what's weighing you down, okay? You have to let go of what's weighing you down, and you have to start looking at things from a higher perspective, from a different point of view, you know, and doing this will really help you to not only attract and like do better for yourself, but also just it gets you to a place where you're not blaming yourself for everything that's happening in your life. Instead, you're taking accountability, right? When you start to take accountability, and realize like the changes you need to make. You don't have to look at it from oh, like I can't believe I didn't notice this, why haven't I done this before, why didn't I make these changes before? Like, don't talk down to yourself. Instead, just be like, wow, like my eyes are really opening up, awakening to the fact that, you know, maybe I haven't been prioritizing myself, and now I'm gonna make those changes and, you know, show up for myself. And this relationship that I've been stressing for so long, like that's been kind of making me feel drained or exhausted, you know, it's not on them, it's not on me, it's more so just on, you know, life circumstances and the lessons that we're meant to learn, okay? And instead of trying to blame one person or another, just kind of take the lesson and take the relationship for what it is, and have acceptance around it, right? And so now we have willing release. Look at that. This is like you willingly releasing what you need to release that has been holding you back in February, okay? So in February, I feel as if you're going to be releasing a lot, and this release is causing a lot of shifts and changes, specifically in regards to relationships in your life and the relationship that you have with yourself. And I honestly love that kind of energy for you. And we also have, for your surrender cards, we have surrender fear and surrender to the magic of who you are, okay? This is all about knowing that we all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness, Aquarius energy, and worth that comes from just being you. So you are worthy, okay? Remember that. And surrender your fear. And honestly, I feel as if this fear could be a lot of different things, but I feel like you might even have a fear of really letting go. I feel like you have a fear of letting go what's not good for you. But the thing is, when you're living in a fear-based mindset, you are pushing away the abundance that wants to come to you. So let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself, stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward, okay? It's time to rewire those fear-based mindsets so that you can truly step into trusting energy and trust that the universe is going to bring forward beautiful abundance and energy that is going to help you attract what you want to manifest and just overall feel a lot better about yourself. And for your angel number, we have 7 showing up again, okay? You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. I swear, some of you are life path number 7s in this group, okay? And with a life path number 7, it's all about, you know, bringing in your intuition and like kind of listening, like using your intuition and the knowledge that you have and the informational the info that you pick up and kind of like blending them together. It's a very spiritual life path is all I have to say. But you are probably very intuitive and you have a great awareness, you really do. But you know, are you letting yourself truly embrace that awareness, or are you kind of pushing it away because you're afraid of it, afraid of how aware you can truly be? And lastly, I'm going to look at some of your love messages for February. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, okay? So perhaps the person who is considered your soulmate isn't someone you would normally be drawn to, isn't someone who has all of the same interests as you do, okay? And also look at that, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What did I say? Love yourself first. You have to love yourself first. And then we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads, okay? Go with the flow in regards to your love life and in regards to relationships in general. And don't resist change that is needing to be happen. And then we have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Again, with self-worth, realizing that you are worthy of receiving. Okay, pile number 1. This is your reading for February. I really hope it resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I will leave links in the description box below if you want to connect with me and have your own one-on-one reading with me, whether that be astrology or tarot. I offer both. Alright guys, and I really hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. Okay, there we go. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading all about what is to come for you in February 2022, what you need to know about February, the month, upcoming month, and any messages that I can give for you from spirit. Okay, remember this is a collective reading, so use your intuition to guide you. If you're watching this though, there should be at least one message that will resonate. But I'm going to start by taking a look at your crystal card and then these cards as well, and then roll the astro dice for you. So let's see what this says. It says, Aragonite, release your emotional baggage. Okay, pile number 2. So February is really, I feel like, going to be a month for you to do a lot of releasing, especially emotional releasing. Perhaps for a really long time you stored emotions within you. Perhaps growing up you weren't really taught ways to release your emotions in healthy ways. Maybe you had no emotional guidance from any of your parents. You could have had emotionally distant parents and things like this. But in February, it's going to benefit you to truly release that stored emotion, okay? And release anything that, you know, has been weighing you down, especially when it comes to, I feel like, your unhealed wounds. You may find yourself feeling a little bit triggered in February because you have some unhealed wounds, but this is going to allow you to, you know, get to the bottom of it and truly release and let it go so that these triggers aren't upsetting you as much as they used to. Okay, so let's take a look here at these cards that I also picked for you. So we have, every day I focus on what is important. Okay, I will persist, my will is strong. So it's definitely going to be a month where you're needing to, you know, be strong-willed and keep going even if you feel like there's any setbacks. And then we also have choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Okay, love that for you. So I'm gonna put this up here and roll the astro dice to kind of see the overall energy we have for you, pile number 2, for the month of February. So please, spirit, for pile number 2, what energy are they dealing with in February? We have Venus, the first house, in Sagittarius. Okay, so you could be a Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. Venus in the first house. I also feel like this kind of talks of self-love, which is very interesting. Perhaps you were also drawn to pile number 1, I don't know, but I'm getting like self-love messages already and a focus on loving yourself. But also this could also talk of just, you know, dealings with love in general, perhaps a focus on a partner. But I do really, with the first house talking all about self, I really do feel like this is all about self-love. And Sagittarius energy, this is really also kind of focusing on your beliefs. Like maybe your belief system is changing, your beliefs of yourself, and things like that. You could also be feeling a little bit spontaneous, a little bit adventurous in February. But I'm gonna also roll the dice here. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising in February. I'm gonna roll this to see who else you may come in contact with or be dealing with in February, or if your zodiac sign will show up as well as further confirmation. So please, spirit, for pile number 2, who else are they dealing with in February? Or we have Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. So you could be a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, or dealing with a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. We also have Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so Sagittarius, Aries, and Taurus, fire and earth energy. Love it. So let's take a look at your cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, And the Strength card. Yeah, so I feel like you guys have been, in February, you're definitely making moves to bring in stability into your life, especially emotional stability is also what I'm picking up on. I feel like you're going to be more in tune with your emotions, and you're going to have a lot of emotional self-awareness. I feel like, again, with the Strength card, you're really needing to be strong in February to work through all of this emotional baggage that you may have, but there's a part of you that really does want to get to the bottom of your emotions and release and let go so you can heal and move forward and create stability in your life. Perhaps for a really long time you felt like you lacked stability, not even just physical stability, because I do feel like some of you may come from, you know, a family that, you know, maybe was broken in some way, or there was a lack of stability and you didn't feel safe or secure as a child, or for a really long time you tried to build up your own security. But I feel like this is all about creating your own sense of inner security and like making yourself feel loved and safe, and really working on, you know, becoming emotionally stable. Because I feel as if, I'm not saying like you're not emotionally stable, but I'm just saying this is something that for a really long time you've been really trying to work towards, and in February there's a huge focus on it. Some of you could benefit from writing as a form of releasing, so maybe you even have been writing more, journaling more, focusing on journaling more to really kind of connect with your emotions and your intuition. I feel like you have a strong intuition with this Queen of Cups energy, and in February you're going to really be tuning into it that much more. So let's clarify this even further. We have leadership, music, and physical activity. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is all different kinds of ways that you're able to release your emotions. You probably can release your emotions by doing more physical activity. Some of you could literally be doing more physical activity. Maybe this is like working out, trying to work on, because we do have the first house, loving your physical body more, but also kind of nourishing your physical body more, like taking, prioritizing your physical health, doing more exercise, things like that. But it's also, exercising is a great way to release emotions, so you could be doing that through more physical activity. And then we also have music. So I feel like a lot of you are in tune with music, and you actually find a lot of healing through music. And when you, I also feel like spirit talks to you through music and gives you some messages through music. Some of you could even be musically gifted as well, if that resonates at all. And then we also have leadership here. So I feel as if you are building a solid foundation right now in regards to like a role in your life where you're stepping into a leadership position, and this is going to bring you security, more security. So maybe this is something you've been working towards. You've been working towards maybe a career goal, or just like a job opportunity that brings you not only this feeling of leadership, but also this feeling of security and financial stability. And in February, you're continuing to work on that. And then we also have the number 9 here, so it could be a life path number 9, a life path number 5. And then we also have life path number 4 as well. So yeah, if that resonates at all, but also it doesn't have to. Those numbers could just mean something to you. Moving forward here, we have friendship, blessings, and passion. All right, yeah, so I feel like you have a lot, you're gonna have a lot of passion in February, and maybe that's why you're so drawn to physical activity, to really release this passion. But I also feel like it's gonna be important for you to move towards your passion and do things that light you up, do things that make you feel good. It's all about focusing on the feel-good friendships as well. Because I do feel like in February you're going to be surrounded by friends, or you're going to have a sense of friendship in February, and a lot of blessings are coming your way. Some of you, this won't be for all of you, this will be for a select few of you, but some of you are going to be getting a blessing in regards to a music opportunity, like if you are drawn to music and you have been wanting to do something with music, I feel like there's an opportunity for you to do that. And of course, this is not going to be for all of you, but this is just for some of you. But I do feel like there's a sense of blessings coming your way. So keep going and keep doing what you're doing. Keep staying focused on what's important to you, what you are passionate about, and this will pay off and bring you a lot of blessings. But I do feel like there's a sense of celebration happening in February and a sense of friendship. So that's really great. You could be reconnecting with friends in some way. Then we have security, solitude, and release. Look at that. So again, I feel as if this job that you've been working towards is or even just you working towards finding that inner security and building that stable foundation for yourself, because you want to feel secure within, you want to feel stable, you want to feel safe. You're working on building friendships that make you feel safe and secure and stable. You're working on that career, building that career that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. Working on loving yourself and releasing the emotional baggage that you have, and building inner security within and giving yourself that inner security that you crave. And there is this sense of solitude as well. So we have friendships, but we also have solitude. So even though you may be surrounded by friends at some point in February, you may also be going on a solitude journey in February as well, where you're kind of taking time out to go within and figure out what it is you're passionate about and figure out what it is you need to release. It's like doing that self-reflection and allowing yourself to release what you need to let go of in order to bring in these secure, stable friendships that you desire, in order to bring in these blessings, in order to, you know, continue to follow your passion. We have Pluto, Sagittarius again, and square challenge. Okay, so there is this sense of transformation happening in regards to your security. So if you felt for a really long time that you were not stable, you were not secure, you felt kind of like almost like you were on this journey of not knowing what's next, not knowing what's to come, you didn't feel safe or secure the way that you truly wanted to, I feel like there's a transformation within that's happening in regards to inner security, feeling safe, stable, and secure. I feel like you're stepping into a time of your life where you're building security for yourself, and there's no need to stress or worry any longer because you do have blessings coming. And the interesting part about this is Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and this can talk of expansion and abundance. Okay, so again, some of you could be a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising, dealing with the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you could be traveling. But I also feel like this is also talking about expansion in regards to your emotional awareness. Like, I feel like you're becoming really in tune with your emotions and you're expanding emotionally as you release and let go. And that's why we have this challenge card here, because there is something that you need to release and let go of and kind of get to the bottom of here. But that's why you're going to be focused on physical activity and releasing and, you know, following your passion to kind of work through this square and this challenge. So whatever this challenge is in February, I feel like it has to do with your emotions and the emotional baggage that you're needing to release. And as you release this, this is how you work through this challenge, this square aspect that's taking place for you. Take a look at your transits chart, see what square aspects you have going on, as that can point you towards additional information about what this is focused in talking about. And I do transit readings, so check out the link in my description box if you're interested in a transit reading to kind of figure out exactly what is going on in your life currently, and kind of expand on that even more. We also have true love come to me, confidence, and trust. Okay, so again with the number 5, number 4, And now we have the number 8, which is really interesting because 32, 32, 5, 67, 31, these are both equal to 4. So that's really kind of crazy. And then we have 9 and 8. So yeah, not only are you working on building secure, stable friendships, secure, stable job security, but also you're building a secure and stable love relationship as well. Like, you really are stepping into this time where you're going to have it all. You're going to have your job. You're going to have the good friendships. You're going to have, you know, the partner, your ideal partner that makes you safe and secure. And as you get more in tune with your emotions and you release and heal from those wounds that you have, you're going to be stepping into this energy of confidence. I feel like in February, you're going to be feeling really confident as you're working through your emotions. And this helps you to even create that stability and security in your life that much more because you're feeling confident and you're needing to trust that this is all going to work out for you. And look at that, this trust card. I am safe. I am secure. In love, I trust. My faith endures. Okay, so again, just signifying that you are creating inner security, and this is really taking place in February for you. And this gives you a sense of confidence again. You're no longer struggling with those self-worth issues, right? I feel like this pile might have been in, like, it's like pile number 1 was the energy that you were in. And now pile number 2 is the energy that you are stepping into as you release what you had to release from pile number 1. So if you were drawn to both, that could be why, because you could have been in pile 1 energy in the past, and now you're finally stepping into this energy now that you've kind of learned the lessons from that past energy. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's kind of what I'm picking up on, to be honest. And then for your angel number, we have 66 here. I am positive, which is crazy because pile number 1 talks about that. Okay. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. Okay, yeah, trusting that you are going to be provided for. There's no need to have fear-based mindsets. There's no need to have, you need to let go of fear-based mindsets. You need to let go of the mindsets that keep you in survival mode, like feeling like you're not able to afford things, feeling like you're gonna be without, changing your money mindset, realizing that while you're manifesting what you desire, the universe is always going to provide for you. You are safe now, you are secure, you are stable, you do not have to stress, you do not have to worry, okay? Letting go of those mindsets is what's going to attract abundance into your life. And then we have it is what it is. The number 6 again, okay? It is what it is. And I'm going to read from the guidebook on this because I'm very interested in seeing what it says. It says radical acceptance, engaging life on life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value, recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. What happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly as it is or only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you to your destiny? This is talking about not attaching yourself to the outcome, not setting expectations, right? Because perhaps some of you in January went towards a goal, towards a dream that you desired, and you were met with rejection, or you were met with this is not for you. And instead of being like, what the heck, how can I make it for me? You're learning how to look at it as, okay, this isn't for me because there's something better out there for me. What you want and what you're manifesting may not come to you packaged the way that you expect it to. But the thing is, it's going to come packaged to you in a way that is even better than what you expected, okay? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Every day I focus on what is important. Liberated from the burden of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens up for you? Radically accept life on life's terms. When you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you truly desire, more of the world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is right in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation, Pluto energy, can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. If you step back with clarity and acceptance, you will realize that life is offering you something magical. Even if circumstances send you a temporary detour, you will discover treasure beyond your imagination in a new way to embrace the world. Yes, this is all about letting go of expectation, letting go of your attachment to the outcome, not allowing yourself to get disappointed by setting high expectations. Like, don't get me wrong, we should set high expectations for ourselves, right? Because we don't want to ever settle for less than what we deserve. But the thing is, when you're attached to how the outcome is going to be, that's how you become disappointed, because you're like focused on, if it doesn't turn out this way, I'm going to be upset and frustrated and disappointed, which I understand. That is an emotion, right? That's an emotion that you're allowed to feel. But when you come to accept things for how they are, and you realize that what you desire isn't always going to show up to you packaged the way that you want it to, and you release your attachment to the outcome, that is when you really start to manifest beautiful things into your life. And you start to realize that the universe is sending you what you desire, but it's also sending you so much more. The universe knows what is best for you. And it's like how I said before in a previous pick a card, I don't know if you picked the same pile, but essentially it's like, you know, a dog coming up asking for chocolate, and you're like, no, you cannot have chocolate, it's not good for you. But the dog doesn't understand that. It just knows that it wants that chocolate right there and right then. But it's like, the dog is you, and you are the universe in this scenario, and you telling the dog, like, no, like, listen, you can't have this, it will make you sick. That's like the universe closing that door on you, like, no, this is not the best option for you, this is not going to lead you to where you're meant to be. Keep faith and know that the right thing is going to come your way, and just like the dog did, you give the dog a treat that is better for it. And yeah, I don't know, I just had to share that because I felt like it fit in with the message, and I felt called to share that. So what are you surrendering to? You are surrendering to the drama. No more drama in your life, okay? You do not want the drama in February. So if you feel yourself about to engage in drama, don't. Just surrender to it. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Surrender comparisons with other people. Yes, this again goes into self-worth, building up your confidence. In order to build your confidence and self-worth, you need to stop comparing, because the thing is, you're comparing your situation to someone else who had a completely different journey and path. We all have different challenges, we all have different setbacks, we all have a different journey. So when we're comparing our journey to someone else's, it's very unfair, not only to ourselves but to them, and just in general to our self-worth, because we start to feel like we're not worthy enough because we're not where they might be, or we don't have what they have. But that's a lack mentality, a lack mindset, so you need to let go of that, okay? And now some love messages for you, pile number 2. We have wedding and finances and career. Okay, so your love situation involves marriage. So you could be married, or you could be dealing with someone in love right now who you're going to be married to, okay? And there could be some stresses about finances and career. Some of you could be stressing over planning a wedding financially. It could really be anything. There could be a situation that comes up in February in regards to your finances and career that causes you and your partner to stress a little bit. But like I said, let go of those mentalities, those fear-based mentalities, the survival mode mentalities, and don't worry, you're building a stable career for yourself. And you may even be noticing that finances and career is shifting for you and your partner. Maybe for a while you were stressed out over career and finances, and now you're starting to build a stable foundation for yourselves so that you don't feel as stressed out. But again, it's all about mindset and shifting your money mindset, because I feel like when you're coming from a place of lack, this is just going to make things more difficult for yourself. You need to come from an abundant mindset. And I have a podcast episode on that too, and I'll leave a link to my podcast down below, but I do have a podcast episode on how to create a money mindset, because I think it's really important and it can really make a difference. Now we also have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So yeah, if you do find yourself kind of stressing a little bit in regards to career and finances with your partner, just take time to reflect on it, give each other space, and it's going to work out, okay? Don't stress. And then we also have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Again, with passion showing up, you and your partner could be feeling a more passionate spark in February. I mean, we have Valentine's Day coming up, so I mean, there you go if you celebrate it. Anyway, pile number 2, this is your reading. I hope it resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. And I will also leave links below if you want to connect with me, either in tarot, astrology, or whatever else. I really appreciate your time and energy. Thank you so much. Until next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about what to expect in the month of February, what's to come in February. Any messages you need to hear. This is a collective reading, so please use your intuition to guide you. First, I'm going to take a look at the crystal and your cards that you were drawn to. So let's see what it says. You picked turquoise. Prioritize your health. Okay, so in February, you're probably going to be prioritizing your health, or there is a need to prioritize your health, whether that be mentally and physically, okay, spiritually. All aspects of health is going to be focused on. And then we also have I gather more wisdom each day. So you could be seeking out wisdom in regards to a situation, whether that's learning something new about something you're passionate about. Maybe you're in school, or in general you're just trying to gain more knowledge because you enjoy seeking out knowledge. And then we also have dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. So I feel as if you may be having intense dreams in February, or there is a focus on going after your dreams, but I do feel like the universe is going to be trying to speak to you through your dreams. So pay attention to that, pile number 3. I'm going to roll the astro dice to kind of see the overall energy that you're dealing with in February. So please, Spirit, for pile number 3, what is the overall energy for February 2022 for pile number 3? So we have Jupiter. Ooh, we love that. This was on Gemini in the 6th house. So you could be a Gemini sun, moon, or rising. No, y'all know this is crazy. No, of course I roll for you. The 6th house and Jupiter. Expansion in regards to health is definitely happening for you in February. There's some sort of expansion in regards to health. You could also be going through some sort of expansion in regards to your career as well, or your service to others. You could step into a position in February where you're taking on a service job, okay, where you're of service to others. With Gemini rules communication, but I do feel a sense of expansion. Gemini also, no wonder, I mean, you're gathering more knowledge. No wonder Gemini wants to show up. And yeah, definitely expansion in regards to health situations. You're trying to take better care of your mind, body, and soul. And you will have a lot of luck with this. You could have Jupiter transit your 6th house right now. If your 6th house is in Pisces at all, then this is definitely the case. Okay, So what I'm going to do is, you could be a Gemini Sun, Moon, or Rising, or dealing with a Gemini Sun, Moon, or Rising in February, but I'm also going to roll this dice again to see who else you may be dealing with in February. So please, Spirit, for pile number 3, who are they dealing with in February? Let's see. Libra energy, Libra Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could be surrounded by one of them, or this could be you. And Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. So we have Gemini, Pisces, and Libra energy for you. Let's jump into your cards and see what else we got. So we have 3 of Wands. Yep. 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel as if there's something you've been holding on to really tightly that you are not letting go of. And this could be a bad habit, right? Because some of you might have a bad habit that you've been holding on to that you need to really let go of. And in February, there's going to be opportunities for you to let go of this bad habit. But ultimately, use your intuition. When I say that you're holding on to something tightly here that you need to let go of, what does that tell you? Like, what comes to your mind? And usually that's what that is representing for you. But there is going to be an opportunity for you to let this go. There is going to be an opportunity to kind of find better habits and better routines, right? Because I feel like you do. You want to better your health. You want to better your habits. You want to better your routine. But it's like you're waiting for the perfect moment to do so, but the thing is, the perfect moment is right now. Like, maybe you keep telling yourself you're going to make that change, you're going to make that shift, but then you come up with more excuses as to why you shouldn't. And the thing is, if you have this ideal vision of who you want to be, you cannot be who you want to be while being who you currently are, right? You need to make those shifts. You need to make those changes. You need to let go in order to step into the energy of that person who you're trying to become. And I feel like in February, that's truly what's happening. You really want to be the person who is prioritizing your health, who is having a structured routine, who feels like they have their ish together, but it's like you're waiting for the opportunity to do so. And Spirit's saying, like, stop waiting and take that step. It's time to release. It's time to let go. You also may be trying to control a situation of some sort. Some of you could be holding really close onto your finances because you have this lack money mindset that you're trying to work through and really kind of come to a place in your life where you feel safe and secure financially. So instead, you're really holding on to your finances so tightly in fear that, you know, you won't be able to afford things, or you're afraid of losing everything, okay? But also this is in regards to health as well. So let's look at this even further. Love, partnership, moderation, and pride. Some of you are letting your ego get in your way. You're holding on too tightly to your ego. A lot of your mindsets are ego-based, and this is something you're needing to let go of. You're letting your ego get in your way. And the thing is it's important to have an ego, right? Because our ego keeps us safe in danger. But when you're listening and following your ego in situations where, you know, you're safe, your ego is actually trying to hold you back. So maybe you're like, oh, I want to give up this, or I want to do more of this. But your ego's like, are you sure you want to do that? Because that's not what you're used to. Like, that's something that's unfamiliar, so maybe you shouldn't. And it tries to, like, steer you in the opposite direction of, like, where your intuition is trying to call you. And there's a situation here too where you're needing to have moderation. And it's even possible that your partner, maybe a partner has some bad habits that, like, rub off on you as well. And maybe together you're trying to make the shift to kind of do things in moderation and not let your ego take over. For some of you, if you're in a relationship where you both have some bad habits that kind of, like, reflect off one another. Like as an example here, right? My husband likes to smoke, okay? Yeah, we did a little bit of smoking, and I had to quit that habit, but it was really hard for me to quit. And no, I'm not talking cigarettes for me, because I have never smoked cigarettes, but I had to quit that habit because I wanted to better myself, like my body, because I'm trying to conceive, right? So I quit that habit, but it was really hard for me to do when my partner was still doing it, right? So maybe there's a situation where your partner has a bad habit that you're trying to quit, but it's hard to quit because your partner's continuously doing this habit, and so you want to, it's like a way that you spend quality time together by taking place in this habit together, right? And that's just for some of you. That won't be for all of you. For some of you, you're waiting for an opportunity to find love. You're waiting for an opportunity to find love. But there is a sense of something that you're holding on to, whether it be a habit. I really feel like it's a habit for a lot of you, or a mindset that you're needing to let go of and, you know, do in moderation here. And you know that this habit is not the best, but your ego keeps trying to give you all of these excuses as to why, you know, it's okay and why you can keep doing it. And it's trying to keep you from making this change, but in reality, you know deep down you need to make this shift, you need to make this change. And you could be a life path number 8, a life path number 5, or life path number 1 here. We have those showing up, so if that relates to you at all or resonates, then take it. Now we also have talent, dreams again, and prosperity. Look at that. Some of you have a lack money mindset that's holding you back from prosperity that you're needing to let go of. You kind of have this fear-based mindset that you're never going to have enough money, or that you don't have enough money currently, that, you know, you're afraid of losing it all, that you have to be super, super tight about your budget, and you have to hold on to your money. And this causes resistance, and it keeps prosperity from coming into your life. And what you're really needing to do in February is take a look at your mindset and figure out, you know, what part of your mindset is lack, right? Because when you're in a lack mindset, you're actually blocking abundance. You want to switch from a lack mindset to an abundant mindset. So really allowing yourself to let go of these ego-based mindsets that are holding you back from prosperity is going to be really important. And once you start to look at money from a different perspective, because money is just energy, right? It's just energy. And when you start to look at it from that perspective, you're going to be able to attract it easier to you. And before you know it, you'll be living in prosperity. But you need to change your mindset and stop trying to control your finances so tightly, because I do feel like a lot of you stress and, you know, hold on to your money tighter than others might. And then I also feel as if there is a dream that you're trying to achieve here that is in regards to what you're talented in. And it's like you're waiting for this opportunity to come in where you are able to step into your talent and into your dreams and make money from this talent or from your dream. Deep down, there's some sort of dream that you're wanting to achieve here in regards to a talent that you have. And I do feel like, you know, you will get this opportunity. But in order to call in this opportunity, you need to change your mindsets a little bit, and you need to focus on bettering. Alright, I don't really like using that word bettering, but you really need to focus on just making better choices for yourself when it comes to, you know, your health, when it comes to your mindsets, when it comes to whatever habits you hold on to that aren't good for you, or whatever you're holding on to that's not good for you, or whatever you're trying to control here. There also could be a situation, like if you feel like you don't have any bad habits that you're holding on to, then this could just be a situation where you're trying to control every aspect of your life. You could be really control based, and this stems from a lack of security and control in childhood. Maybe you felt as if you weren't secure, safe, or stable in childhood. So the one thing that makes you feel safe and secure is this trauma response of literally trying to control everything in your life. Because when you're not controlling everything in your life, you feel off balance, you feel kind of scared, you feel fearful that you're not in control, and this freaks you out because you want to be in control because you use that as a way to feel safe, if that makes sense, okay? But there is this opportunity coming up for you where you're able to step into your dream life, where you're living out your talent and making money from it, but you're needing to let go of what's holding you back. And a lot of it is your ego-based mindsets. So we also have potential, look at that, pleasure and adventures. Yeah, so I feel as if there is a huge potential here for you to literally go on this adventure to live out your dream life and have prosperity. And I feel like you hold on to a lot of, maybe whatever this habit is brings you a lot of pleasure, and that's why you hold on to it. But when you start to shift and figure out healthier ways to bring pleasure into your life, this will actually lead you towards that potential, because you have so much potential, pile number 3. Talent. You're talented. There's a talent here that there's also potential for love as well. If you aren't in a relationship currently and you've been looking for love, there's potential for a new love interest to come in February. But I do feel like there's also this talent that you have that you absolutely love, and there's potential for you to embrace this journey and embark on this new adventure of embracing your talent. And it's going to lead you to abundance and prosperity, and it's going to lead you to tons of new adventures here. Okay, so keep that in mind if you feel drawn to pursue something, because also the 6th house can talk about, you know, bringing your hobbies to life here, right? Like whatever you enjoy doing, being able to make a solid, stable career out of it, this is an opportunity that's happening for you. We have the 2nd house, the 11th house, and the 10th house. Interesting. So there's an opportunity coming in for you with potential to increase your finances and your worth here as well, like your self-worth as well, your worthiness. Because the 2nd house rules our assets, it rules the material world, possessions, finance, talent, worthiness, things like that, and security. So again, there's this opportunity coming in February for you in regards to your talents, in regards to your self-worth, in regards to money, finances. You could even be having a okay, now I'm getting this message of some of you are holding on to a job that you may not enjoy, and it's like you're wanting to find a job that you do enjoy, but because of this financial security mindset, survival mode that you're in, you hold on to a job that you don't enjoy instead of taking the leap towards your talents and passions, if that makes sense. So yeah, there is an opportunity coming in for you in February to pursue your talents and make a career out of it. I truly believe in that, but you have to let go of those fear-based mindsets, and you have to let go of holding on to, you know, mindsets that aren't helping you and jobs that may drain you and make you feel unfulfilled. And with the 11th house here showing up under all of this energy here with moderation and pleasure, some of you could also be holding on to friendships that aren't good for you, that you're really letting go of and releasing. But I do feel as if as you let go of what is no longer serving you, you come into alignment with your soul family and people who are meant for you. And there's a sense of networking as well happening here, in group creativity and community. So take that for what that is. And then we also have courage, yes, knowledge, safe travel. Some of you are going to be traveling in February, but others of you are going to be traveling either for business, or you're going to be traveling away from a job that you cannot stand, a job that does not fulfill you. And you're getting the courage to go after your talents and after what you love. And you're going after pursuing this. You're getting the courage to go after your dreams, is truly what I get here. You're literally stepping into your potential in February to go after your talent and pursue what it is that you enjoy and love. But in order to do this, you need to kind of take a look at your habits to make sure that they're in alignment with what it is you're trying to attract. You also need to look at your health and make sure that you're prioritizing it so that you don't burn yourself out in the process. Some of you are seeking out a lot of knowledge here in regards to this talent, in regards to how you can make this dream a reality. Some of you could be learning, going to school for this dream of yours, studying about this dream of yours. Okay? We have number 10 showing up again with the number 1, number 8, life path number 8 here. 8 is abundance. 22 is a master number, 22. Okay. And then we have your angel number 5 here. I am adaptable. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. Yeah, you're learning how to adapt as well. Adapt with changes that happen. Because for a really long time you had this mindset of being afraid to make changes because, you know, fear of the unknown and whatnot, but you're learning how to adapt to the changes. And then we have 44, Divine Matrix, number 8. I'm going to read from the guidebook on this. It says, the realm of spirit, the knowledge that we are all divine beings, part of a tapestry, weaving our dreams into the fabric of reality. Synchronicity, learning to trust the way things unfold. Do you ever wonder how synchronicities have come together? These meaningful coincidences move life forward in ways we might not understand at the time. We can get trapped in the idea that the world is a place of separate parts, with space between, because the true quantum spiritual nature of reality can be confusing. Imagine that everything possible under the sun is waiting to be claimed. You are not separate from what you desire to manifest. Everything is intrinsically connected within a vast living web of life, a divine matrix. Even that which you have not yet observed as part of your life experience is still connected to you. It remains dormant until you choose it. Life operates on life's terms as well. You don't live in a vacuum, so you are surrounded by a multitude of realities that were brought to life by others. These can surely affect you if you allow them to. But as your thread, your luminous life force, your courageous dream is part of the tapestry of life. You're being invited to be conscious of the pattern you are weaving. Isn't it amazing to know you have such power in you just by being alive? You will see evidence of the truth of this divine matrix. It is in you. What you do matters. All manner of miracles are waiting for you to lay claim to them. Ready? Yeah, you are finally realizing the bigger picture here. You're realizing you're stepping more into your spiritual awareness as well, and you're getting courage to go after your dreams in February. And you're surrendering to your ego. Look at that. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others, which is all about the 6th house, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Yeah, you're surrendering your ego because that is literally holding you back from your dream life. And you're surrendering to trust. Trusting in yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by people's strong opinions about what you do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And lastly, for your love messages, we have let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. It may be hard for you to ask for support and help because you're such an acts of service type of person, but it's okay to ask for help and look to your friends for guidance. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past might be returning to your life in February, okay? Just, you may be reconciling with someone from the past. And then we have a new beginning in love. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So this could be a new beginning in love, or this could literally be you stepping into a new beginning where you're walking towards your dreams, walking towards your potential, walking towards your passion, okay? And lastly, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I cannot make this up. You are stepping into your dream life in February. You're letting go of those mindsets that hold you back, pile number 3. I love this for you. I really hope this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I will leave ways that you can connect and support and follow me in the description box below as well. If you want a one-on-one tarot or astrology reading, let me know. I would love to, do that for you. And until next time.